Good morning, it's Tim Stanley with Blackout Easy, doing another segment of RVing with Tim. All right, we're here. It's Saturday morning. We're here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. We're coming to pick up a new RV. We sold the last one about a week and a half ago. So we're now picking up the new one. Murfreesboro is about 7 hours away from Greensboro. We found one we liked. It's a 2021 Keystone Passport GT. So we on our way to get it. We're about 2 miles away from the RV dealer. So we left Greensboro yesterday. We drove halfway and got up this morning and drove about 3 hours to complete the trip. So Gary pick it up, and so hopefully they'll let me record the walkthrough of the RV and all that, and I'll bring you that information. But so we're here. We're going to Candy's Family RV Center and pick up our new unit. So kind of first time putting the eyes on it. So we did went to Spartanburg, Camping World in Spartanburg, South Carolina about 3 weeks ago. We actually the same floor plan, same camper. We liked it, but it had some issues with it. Then we found the same unit in Greensboro, about 15-20 minutes from the house, but it didn't have all the features that I like as far as electric jacks and all that. So we found this one, so we kind of excited about it. The first time we're gonna put our eyes on it. So I'll show you that information. I guess up here on the right, I think the GPS is telling me this is Candy's Family RV. So we're gonna pull in here and take a look at it, and hopefully we'll pull it away today. Oh, I missed my turn. So gonna pull around and come on back to it. But that was it. The kind of driveway, small driveway, missed that. So we sold the last unit in less than 12 hours on Craigslist. So I'll tell you all about that story, but pretty good. We right now the RV market is really hot, so I actually sold the unit more than what I paid for it a year and a half ago. So I'm excited about that. So I was able to get a cash sale on that and use the money to help get this one today. So all that worked out pretty good. I didn't know. I went to the dealer and I was going to do a trade-in on it, and they wouldn't give me much for it. So that's why I decided to try to sell it myself. I didn't know it would sell so fast and didn't know I would get so much for it, but I'm happy to have it. So I'll do tips on selling your RV. I sold it on Craigslist Saturday night. I put it on Craigslist probably around 11:30 at night, and someone called me that Sunday morning at 8 a.m. and to see it at 2, and they ended up buying it. So it was very quick, and I got a lot more money than what the dealer was going to pay me for it for a trade-in. So what I did, I just looked on Craigslist and seeing what my unit was selling for, and I saw what the dealers were selling it for. So I did the same thing, and actually got full price for it and a little bit more. So it's a good deal. So listen, I'm pulling up to Candy's, and small dealership out here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. So we're gonna go look at the camper, and if everything looks good, we're going to complete it and kind of pull it home today. So we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you posted.
Hi guys, I'm Alex with Candy's Family RV. I'm going to give you guys an orientation on this passport here. You have 2 locks here on your door. You have a deadbolt lock and a door lock. On your deadbolt lock, when you have a campsite or storage, you want to keep this locked. People have pass keys. They can open this door lock pretty easily with those. You have your handle here. You can fold that over during storage or during travel. You can keep the door closed for safety reasons. You open that back up and close it the other way too. Your stairs. Make sure your door is all the way open when you put your stairs up so it doesn't scrape along the sides. Your stairs fold up here and have the glue handle latch right there. When you're putting these up, make sure this latch is secured in there so it doesn't come down on your head.
Okay.
When you're undoing it, just pull this latch out and it comes down. These little handles here, they control the legs going up and down. Make sure they're not too high, otherwise you get a little bump right here and it'll scrape the bottom of your door.
Okay.
Just set those down so it's about flush with that bottom panel there, and you can close this door. Your screen door here, you just push this little button back and it closes that screen door. You slide this closed so you have the screen door during the summer. Keep the buggies out, keep the sun coming in.
That's what you want, the buggies out.
The buggies out.
Okay.
You pay for the deluxe package, so you got wheels on both sides.
Okay.
We torque those down to 110 foot-pounds for you. Generally, after the 50 miles or your first trip, you want to have those torqued down again.
Okay.
If you don't have a torque wrench, you can take them over to O'Reilly's, Gateway, Valvoline, any of those. Check those pockets every 30 days. If they're low, add distilled water to it until the bottom of the line meets the water.
Okay.
You'll understand what I was talking about. If you ever open those up, you'll see that.
Yeah.
Your propane tanks. Just call me Hank Hill. You have your propane regulator back here.
All right.
This is not automatic, but it is automatic. What I mean by automatic is once this is fully empty, it will start pulling from a 60% capacity in this guy.
Okay.
What that means is you can run your stove but not your furnace at the same time.
Okay.
If you notice that you can't, you turn it off. You turn this one off, then you can go take to get filled. Flip this over to the primary.
Oh, see, that's so you saying it will automatically feed over, but only at 60%. Oh, that's smart. So you won't automatically run out real quick.
Yep.
Awesome, man.
When you flip this little knob down in the center, it does no good. It just pulls your tanks up.
Okay.
Pick a side, stick to the side. That's your primary.
Okay.
You have your tongue jack mode. There's a bright shiny light right there.
Okay.
For when you're backing up trying to get your hitch on. This down is up.
Okay.
Up is down.
Okay. Gotcha. Beautiful.
Your cover for your propane tank. See the little knobbies there?
Yeah.
Make sure those face towards the camper.
Okay.
If you face it the other way, you can get a wind draft up underneath those and take this right off.
Man, on the last camper, I always had it turned around.
Yeah.
Because it was easy to get to. But now that makes sense, man.
Makes sense.
Exactly.
You have a safety brake cable down there as well.
Okay.
What that does, you hook it to your vehicle. Don't hook it to the chain. Hook it to the vehicle.
Okay.
So when it comes detached, if it comes detached, that will pull the emergency brake and halt this in the street so it doesn't hit anyone.
Okay.
We have another cavity over here.
Okay.
Has a magnet on top as well.
All right.
The gray key as well.
All right.
Up here we have your stickers for your tires
Okay.
and your VIN number.
All right.
Your VIN number's over here, vehicle weights, all of that good stuff. Tire sizes and the tire pressure.
All right.
Tire pressure at 65 psi.
Wow.
Keep
okay.
an eye on that during the winter, it will fluctuate.
Okay.
You have your freshwater connection and your city water connection.
All right.
Your freshwater is the tank for your portable tanks. When you're trying to pull fresh water out, you'll need to turn your water pump on inside.
Okay.
But for your city water, you don't need no water pump
Right.
at all. You have your drain underneath here for your fresh water tank.
Okay.
That little blue pipe.
Yep.
Just turn that when you're ready to be done, ready to drain the tanks.
All right.
Back here we have your kitchen galley tank drain, or your gray tube.
Okay. Great too. All right.
Get your tires in over here. And then you have your bathroom drain.
Okay.
The black tank and the gray tank.
All right.
When you're flushing these or draining these, pull the black first and then pull the gray.
Okay.
So that way it flushes all the solids down.
All right. Beautiful.
Whenever you're doing a flush, which your black tank flushes around this corner over here. Whenever you're doing the flush on it, hook up your hose, separate drinking water hose. You don't want the same hose for your drinking water as you do.
Very good point. Okay.
But you just plug it in over there and keep that black tank open. It'll push all the solids down.
All right.
I would say do that about, if you're putting it up for the weekend, do it before you put it up. And if you are using it regularly, do it about every time, third dump.
Okay. Third dump. Third dump.
You have your outdoor shower. We call this the his shower. The her shower is inside.
Okay.
To use this, you have your 157
Okay.
or 751. Sorry.
Okay.
That also controls your satellite down here.
Okay.
This is your satellite inbox. This controls all the other cable outlets.
Okay.
So you plug your cable or your satellite TV through there.
All right.
Power light right there indicates that it's on.
Beautiful.
And that will feed all the other outlets inside.
All right. This is black flush, right?
That is your black flush.
Beautiful. Okay.
You do have a walkable roof, but it does not come with a ladder.
Okay.
It says right here. You can install a ladder yourself or with one of our help.
Oh, it's got one on. Get the prep was there. Okay.
Up there you have a camera prep as well.
Okay.
If you want to attach a backup camera on there.
All right. Beautiful.
And then we have your outdoor kitchen area.
Alright.
Gray key as well for this compartment.
Mm-hmm.
And you can hold on to those. Or
Okay. Alright.
But you have your outdoor kitchen. Alcohol is not provided. You have to buy your
What? It's empty.
It's empty.
Okay.
You have your outdoor grill here. Propane feeder goes underneath.
Oh.
Oh, watch your head, man.
Alright.
It goes underneath
Uh-huh.
to this little inlet right here.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's like an air hose inlet.
Yeah.
Kind of pull it off as a quick connect to it. As a valve on it as well.
Okay.
These don't have igniters, so you have to use a lighter or a matchstick.
Okay. Plenty of those, bro. I got a whole bunch of them. Sam's Club had them on sale. I got a pack of 5 or something.
I need some. I keep losing my lighters like crazy. Alright, y'all ready to go inside?
Sure.
It is hot enough out here.
Okay. Alright. Thank you.
We'll start off your panel over here.
Alright.
This is the brain of the unit. You have your battery here.
Mm-hmm.
So on the battery side, it's low, fair, good charging. Whenever you're plugged in, it will be charging.
Okay.
Whether you're plugged into your truck or to a 120 volt outlet.
Okay.
You have your fresh tank. It's empty.
Mm-hmm.
You have your black one. You only have one black tank on
Okay.
here. So ignore the black two. You can put a sticker over it.
Okay.
But you do have 2 gray tanks.
Okay.
The gray one is the bathroom. And your gray 2 is your kitchen.
Alright.
If you notice that you don't have any water in there,
Yeah.
but you see that it still has a light on in it,
Yeah.
it probably has moisture around that sensor.
Okay.
So that's what's causing that light to go off.
Okay.
Down here we have your switches. You have your ceiling lights,
Alright.
your porch light, which is your awning light,
Okay.
and your fresh water pump.
Okay.
This is what you use for your fresh water tank.
Alright.
You have your electric water heater and your gas water heater.
Beautiful. Got electric water heater and LP. I didn't have that on the last unit.
Your LP takes about 10 to 15 minutes to warm up. The LP heats the outside of the tank, while the electric one heats the inside until it heats up the water.
Okay.
It's an immersed. That's the word. It's
Yeah.
an immersed.
Okay.
You can leave the electric water running for a while, I would say.
Uh-huh.
You don't have to worry about it burning up as long as there's water in
One
the
at a
tank.
time. Okay. Beautiful.
It takes generally about 30 minutes to an hour to warm up.
Okay.
You have your glide room and your on here.
Okay.
You want to go ahead and pull your glide room in? I'll show you how to
Yeah.
operate it.
Alright.
Hold down that in button.
Alright. Glide room.
In. Up.
Up.
You want to either pull it all the way in or all the way out. You don't want it halfway. You don't want any weight on it while you're pulling it in or out.
Okay. And how do I know when it's all the way in?
You'll hear a power down on it,
Okay.
or you'll hear a click click, depending on
Okay.
the model. So it will lift a little bit off the ground to fully seat against the outside camper.
Okay.
And right there, that's your power down.
All right, Jack, come on inside, please. I'm going to show you. We still can get to the bedroom a little bit if we had to, boondock or something one night. Now, how to push it back out? Just
Your out button, push down on it.
out button. All right.
You do the same power down mode when you're pulling it out.
Okay. All right, beautiful.
You have a night light switch over here.
You got a night light switch. All right.
This switch also controls the lights in the panel.
Okay. All right.
Your bathroom here.
All right.
Pretty
Very
decent
nice.
sized shower.
Yeah,
Porcelain
very
toilet.
nice. A porcelain what?
Porcelain toilet.
A porcelain toilet. Wow. Okay. Big
Give it-
upgrade from the plastic, Jack.
Don't have to worry about cracking it now.
Yeah. Nothing but the best.
One thing I can say about this exhaust fan here,
Uh-huh.
when the exhaust fan is running, leave this toilet seat closed.
Okay.
Otherwise, it will suck all the fumes up out of the black tank.
Okay, that's important. I didn't know that. So when you run an exhaust fan in the bathroom, leave the toilet seat down or it'll pull fumes from the black tank.
Mhm.
All right, beautiful. That's a tip. Thank you so much for that.
Alright, we have the dimmer over here, the light switch over here. This is personally my favorite part.
Okay.
It's so fancy.
Uh-huh.
It's a touch screen. When you touch it on, turn it on.
Okay.
To hold it and get the light brighter, you just hold it down
All right.
to the brightest setting.
All right.
To lower it, you do the same thing. You hold it all the way down, and
All
go
right.
all the way off.
Beautiful.
Get a thermostat over here. It's the same way as a house thermostat does. It goes fan, cool furnace off.
Okay.
And when you're running your furnace during the winter, it will heat all those tanks underneath, so you don't have to worry about those freezing. Just keep that furnace running during below freezing.
Okay, beautiful. Yeah, the last unit didn't have heated underbelly. It was kind of cold when it got kind of cold outside.
Yeah. Start with the stove over here too.
Okay.
These are not heat resistant glass, so don't cook on it.
Okay.
When you are cooking, make sure these are fully cooled down before you lower this, otherwise it will shatter.
Okay, beautiful.
Lift those up when you're ready to turn it on.
Mm-hmm.
Turn it to the flame indicator on, and then press the igniter.
Okay.
There we go.
Beautiful.
The stove takes a minute, or the oven takes a minute. You want to leave this door open whenever you're prepping the stove, but you'll hold this button down for about 30 seconds.
Okay.
You'll hold this button down and you'll turn it one at a time until that lights up.
Okay.
When your pilot light is going, you can then adjust it to the settings of your desire.
All right,
You have
beautiful.
light switches over here, your night light,
Oh, nice.
and then your night light and your oven light.
Oh, okay.
Your fridge is an automatic fridge, auto-pneumatic fridge. There we go.
All right.
And that's where your controls are over here. It has propane, 120 volt, and 12 volt.
Oh, awesome.
You're covered all the way around.
Beautiful.
Right now it's on the 12 volt or the 120 volt. Whenever you click this out, it switches over to gas.
Okay.
If that check light comes on, it probably means you're out of gas, so you're going to go fill those up. Your on and off button here, and leave it on the auto. What happens with this is your freezer will get cold first. It's normal. It turns the residual coldness from your freezer to the fridge. If you put cold stuff in here, it will transfer that coldness down faster.
Okay.
Inside we have your temperature for your fridge over here. You have the cold. The higher up it is, the colder it is. The lower it is, the warmer it is. So you have a wire next to it, so it indicates how high up it is.
Okay. Beautiful. So what LP, 12 volt or 120 volt? Which one works better? I mean, or it's no preference. I mean.
No preference.
Okay.
Really. It all takes about the same amount of time to get cold.
Okay.
It takes a while for the fridge to get cold. Like I said, it comes from the freezer.
Okay, so start with the freezer first. And we did that before in the other camp. We put stuff in the freezer, and because the freezer always
gets colder first.
Yeah, colder first. Yeah, we forgot about it. Actually frozen food. I had to throw it away. Okay. So you said emergency exit right here.
Emergency exit.
And I go first, just in case. And then she could go out after me and fall on me.
Yes.
Make it safe for her.
Yes. You gotta have soft landing.
Oh, okay. Okay. At my expense.
Always at your expense. Push it all the way out like that to open that up. Otherwise, you can just use it as a nice squeeze.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it has a lot of vents, 3 different vents.
Yes.
So it got to keep it, on nice days. All right, cool.
Safety speech.
All right.
Right next to you is the LP and CO detector.
All right.
That's 2 different tones. I couldn't tell you which tone is which.
Right.
But if you do hear this, step 1 is don't panic.
Okay.
It's all the way below your B. You have quite a while till it gets up to your mouth. Don't turn on any electricity, no sparks, no ignition. Don't smoke a cigarette at this time. Just open your windows and turn off your eyes there. Make sure they're all locked. Shut off your tanks and exit safely.
Okay.
Your smoke detector is over here. When that goes off, smoke rises, so stay low, keep crouched to the ground.
Okay.
Your fire exit next to your door there, behind your couch, and your front door.
Okay. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So, anything else? Man, it's a nice unit, man. And we drove 7 hours to get it. We went to Spartanburg, South Carolina. We first saw this exact unit. It was 2020. Had some issues with it. It looked like it was a repo. So that's when we first saw this unit. Then we had one in Greensboro, but didn't have the jacks, electric jacks, and some other things. It was 2020. So we found this one, man. We made the drive to come get it.
Well, I'm happy you guys chose us. Y'all are wonderful people.
Yeah.
Y'all can call us at any time. I'll give you guys a catalog inside so y'all can order parts through us.
Okay.
Or you can have them shipped to your house.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Hey, appreciate you, Alex.
No problem, guys.
Okay, just got everything hooked up. Did the demo walkthrough. We ready to head on out. So everything hooked up with the truck and trailer. Ready to go. I'm gonna show you the difference in this unit. But so it has a different hitch on it. It's got the E2 hitch. So I wanted a Blue Ox, but they didn't have it. So I'm gonna go with the E2, and it was about $600. But anyway, we're gonna see how that do. Going home, and I really won't be able to compare it to the Blue Ox Sway Pro because it's a different trailer, different setup. This trailer is supposed to tow better because it has the wide tracks wheels on it, so that's supposed to make a difference with towing. The tongue is a little heavier as well. It's a longer trailer, so it's heavier too, about 1,500 pounds dry. So it really can't compare it as far as the towing and the sway control, because it's a totally different unit. But hey, we're going to take off on a voyage back to Greensboro. It's about a 7-hour trip when you in a car, so you know it's going to be longer in a truck. And also we're going through the mountains, Tennessee, North Carolina border, right through the Smoky Mountains. So I'm gonna send you some webcam or some dash cam video of that, but ready to go and see you on the side.